That is what is on the line today. If you win this tournament, and only first place, if you win this tournament, you qualify for DreamHack Finals. If you win the DreamHack Finals, you are a qualifier into the Pro Competition Finals when they happen later on. We'll be starting off. It's going to be Sonya with Dizzy against the Noob Saibot.
We did see an early breakaway as well on Dizzy's part, no defensive meters, and Dizzy likes to play very zone heavy, doesn't he? He likes to basically spam you with projectiles. He likes to keep his full screen game, but against Noob Saibot, is that really the wisest thing to do? And you're gonna see Enacian really just pulling out a lot of damage over here. He's about to close out this first round on DizzyTT in the corner as well.
That's not a bad start at all. You're gonna have him in the corner, of course. Not the greatest stage in the world for those corner interactables, but it can work out. There we go.
A lovely check on the low right there.
I like how he's opting to respect as well. He's not looking to constantly challenge the Ring Blast Amplify. If you've got the life lead, the confirm on the crushing blow. I like how Enacian is playing so safe right now, right? He's not extending too much. He's not going for force blocks if it's not necessary. I say that they force blocks with hope.
Dizzy stuffing the up 2 wake up, getting to keep Enacian towards the corner.
Oh, the low, but he doesn't get. Unfortunately. Ooh. Oh, that big jump doesn't opt to go for the amplified version.
He's out of the corner. No last breath remaining. Oh, and that is going to be it into the fatal blow.
Wow, he just got it like that. That's absolutely going to do enough damage to kill. Enacian's going to be taking the first game on the back of that pretty much magic pixel fatal blow.
With a sliver of life, he managed to work his way out of the corner and then confirm the back 1 restand into the
air mobility to the sickle port. And if you are comfortable, this is still a solid variation, especially if you're looking to deal damage, which is something we definitely see in Enacian.
Whereas seeing double is also just going to effectively just put you into his lane, isn't it? It's just going to be about slides and retosses. But I do think this variation is by no means a weak variation at all.
Oh, definitely not.
Combo potential is amazing, and it has a really easy conversion into the teleport. But Dizzy completely in control this round. He's got Enacian towards fatal blow territory.
Nothing is that fatal blow. Wow, the Hail Mary teleport. I mean, big risk, big reward, right? It did force the breakaway out of Dizzy. Oh, but he's going to get clipped by the low, and Dizzy's going to take the first round. Still, it's going to take some time for that defensive bar to come back, so if Enacian can open him up, it's going to do a lot of damage, but Dizzy having no reason to play dangerously. Oh, can he get clipped? I like that. Oh, wow, instant. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, to air normal.
Oh, gets caught on the counter into the crushing blow. Oh, counter hit again. He's not going to spend the meter on the teleport. But it doesn't even matter. He's going to close out the round with a very clean confirm. Almost 300 damage, tying rounds up 1-1. Oh, the sickle port over, catches the jump.
That could have been huge as well. Getting that
the anti-air.
I like how Dizzy opted to use the breakaway on the second one, not the first, just to try and see if he's going to actually go for the confirm or not. Worst thing you can do is just immediately breakaway if they haven't shown you they're going to go for it. No, he drops the combo. He managed to get the low. That could have been a huge amount of damage, but he didn't quite get it. So he has the life lead though, and Enacian, yeah, he's trying to find his opportunity to get out, but it's not going to be that easy. And another drop. Dizzy has dropped every single ring cancel so far.
The whiff down too, but doesn't get punished for it. Oh, gets caught counter with the back 1/1 string. Oh, the Hail Mary teleport doesn't work out for Enacian this time. Dizzy is going to close out the second game, tying things up 1-2.
Seeing double, but the big thing here, he's going to miss out on the traditional damage, but he's going to compete with the full screen game a lot better, right? Even right there, we're seeing a straight up trade with the amplified rings, and one of the slides was almost even, not in terms of damage per se, but you know, it's what the slide gives to Saibot. It's a really good knockdown. It's progress towards that crushing blow. Another Hail Mary teleport, this time going to get blocked though, and he puts himself in the corner. That is really unfortunate. And there we go.
This time.
No No drops to be found, Sunny Jim, and that's going to be a clean round 1. On the back of that, that seemed to completely fall apart. The second Enacian accidentally kind of put himself in the corner there. We said before about the risk reward, right? Doing those kind of Hail Mary teleports in Dark Sabbath, your reward is like a 300 damage combo. Not so much seeing double. You're looking at about half that damage, so you're not really going to get the same level of reward. But a full commitment on the string from Dizzy.
Good punish with the 1-1-3 slide tackle. Dizzy looking real low this round. Enacian just keeping the space, playing real patient. Waiting for his moment. Oh, and the anti-crossover jab.
Honestly, to go for an anti-crossover against a jump kick that is as good as Sonya's, it is quite, it's difficult to get the timing. And if she gets a jump kick from that range, she's going to easily get a combo from it into a decent knockdown. So it is quite risky to do it. Oh, optimal punish.
Oh, drops the combo.
Any of those special moves that count as highs, even if you block them, you can get the down 2 crushing blow. And Dizzy with the knowledge, it's going to take a huge amount of damage.
And it's just as he said right there, but the fatal blow is going to connect. It's the only thing he can do to really buy himself some time and some room to figure out how he can play this. But it's going to look real bleak for him as Sonya just has the power to throw, inner strings at you from the other side of the screen. But it's not even going to matter. The jumped back air to air into the.
Likes playing Shao Kahn, Jax. Nightwolf is the best counter zoner. He has that built-in reflect. He has the decent projectile of his own. But all the matchup, big read immediately. The first time he blocked a jump kick, we saw a neutral jump without question.
Confirm into the corner carry from Asodimazze. Oh, doesn't get the punish. Oh, just sending the boulders straight back.
That's the big thing. Nightwolf's reflect is so fast, you can react to boulder toss.
Oh, the air to air.
Oh, okay. It completely and utterly just takes the boulder out of the matchup. There's nowhere that you can't react to it. Now, Nightwolf shoulder charge. VideoGamezYo is going to have months of experience looking for opportunities to get the Shao Kahn shoulder. I imagine the Nightwolf shoulder works in exactly the same situations. Now with a life lead, you can see him. Can be a bit more careful. There we go, jump kick.
Clean play. Now we do know that VideoGamezYo does like to do a lot of neutral jump kicks when he reads throws, as a Shao Kahn habit is to do neutral jump kick into the shoulder charge. Very, very profitable read. And,
honestly, it's like I said before, right? We know the shoulder charge is very versatile, right? Any kind of forward advancing mid special move, especially when you're using it to whiff punish things or jump kick confirms. It is exactly that perfect kind of opportunity. Oh, okay.
No throw escape from Asodimazze.
Well, normally you see Nightwolf players favor the forward throw in the vast majority of situations, and again, a good read on the neutral jump.
Oh, but doesn't get the too.
I bet VideoGamezYo actually almost wants to keep this one from jump distance because he's just really thriving in that range. And that down 3 harassment. Nightwolf poke game, very dangerous. Every time he hits that down 3, it's a read of grab or button. Another back throw, VideoGamezYo. Just kind of walking away with this one at the moment.
Last arrow connected.
Oh, punish! No, he tried. Oh, and there we go. The fatal blow attempt and the punish. Yes. Straight up punish.
And, but yeah, I was interested to see whether VideoGamezYo would actually have picked the second variation because of the teleport that you get from the reflect, but it doesn't seem like he needs it. So this variation just sort of plays that game that he, as you were talking about earlier, just wants to play.
So Ancestral Gift is strong, but Matoka Warrior just brings everything you could need, especially in a matchup like this, right? Like we're seeing now. Oh, okay.
The whiff grab and the whiff down 2.
Think about this, we've seen from Matoka Warrior, we saw the round start, and within 10-15 seconds, VideoGamezYo had already passed the Matza in the corner, massive life lead, already getting the game started. And there we go, anti-air projectile.
Yeah, it's really difficult to jump in on Nightwolf.
Round 2.
And it's so Asodimazze just feels he seems to be very flustered because a lot of his options are actually being interrupted or they're being challenged. See him trying to create some space over here with
Ooh,
the
okay.
crushing blow.
And there's the reaction again, the boulder just being completely just removed from the game from that range. Oh, he let go too early. Oh,
Cassie.
ahead. Oh, a dropped combo. And again, another whiff on the uppercut.
Oh, the clean spacing with the 1-1-1 punish. Gets the link as well with the down one. And then a clean whiffed air normal into the forward throws.
Oh, dearie me.
Great spirit has spoken.
That brutality is just gross. And VideoGamezYo, on the back of what he had to really fight for through tooth and nail last week, is looking on the at the end of maybe a clean sweep in this winners semis, unless Asodimazze can figure something out about this matchup. Because right now he's looking a bit lost.
Yeah, Asodimazze is going to have to play out his mind and just change things up if he wants to actually get past the games from Yo right now. He looks like he's going to win this set, as his Nightwolf is really just steamrolling. See a clean.
And it's the corner carry. He started that combo with almost like with his back to the wall. We ended up here. Quite even on health though. Oh, and there's a big jump kick. Still ready with your actions though. Now the thing is, at 400 life, if VideoGamezYo hits that forward 2 and fatal blows, it's done. But not going to get the chance to see it. Asodimazze is going to keep him away. It's almost like Asodimazze kind of needs to play at the sweep distance a bit more, because from full screen it's just not working out. When it feels like when the boulder's just taken out, you know, you really do see where Cetrion can struggle when you've effectively left it with just the Geyser and the Hell's Wrath.
Yeah, that is true.
But it's not. It looks like it's not deterring him. It looks like Asodimazze wants to still throw the boulders, but play around the post-reflect game a bit more, because that means the boulder's not going to hit, but it does force VideoGamezYo to be looking for them still.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we did see him try and teleport in as well.
Yeah, we're seeing him go for the neutral jump, go for the teleport. Uh-oh.
Gets killed by the overhead. We're going to see a lot of corner carry from over here. Shoulder giving you really good Oki into the back throw, which is going to send Asodimazze to this one. Both players with fatal blow as well. Oh, and a clean
jump.
kick, but doesn't confirm. And he is going to get the punish with the shoulder. Amplifies it, but doesn't get the kill.
Asodimazze is going to get that fatal blow back any second now. There it is. Ooh, but okay, the arrow. I'm actually going to say, we're not really seeing VideoGamezYo shoot as many arrows back as we've seen prior. It looks like in this game, he's actually quite content to kind of just sit there and play the reactive game. Whereas before, we'd see him kind of almost like go for trades with the arrows a lot more. But I guess it's much easier to do that if you have the life lead, and that's kind of what's been holding him back so far. He hasn't really spent much of this match at all with the life lead.
Oh, we got the standing 4 instead of the back forwards 4 over there for the shoulder push from Geyser.
Yeah, he's looking for it. Oh, there's the forward one. Going to counter hit 2. Asodimazze playing it safe. We're going to get opened up by the throw. Good block on the overhead this time. You see Asodimazze. He's trying to take his turn, but VideoGamezYo, he's not extending too much. He's playing very, very safe right now.
He's just gradually closing the space and really just making you, you know, he's making Asodimazze just walk himself into the corner, and then he's going to just have to teleport his way out, spending his defensive bars. So every time VideoGamezYo will get a touch at that point as well. It's basically an unbreakable combo.
Now, this is perfect situation for Asodimazze. He has no reason to go in right now. He is looking to chip down. Wait, hang on a minute. Right as I say that, he moves in.
He heard you. He just wants to go in. He wants to close out the round. He's hungry for it.
I mean, thing is, even if he wants to go in, he does have a huge life lead, right? And only 20 seconds left. Yeah, there we go. That was just going to get harder and harder for VideoGamezYo to make. That's when Asodimazze looks like he wants to kind of sit away and not deal with it. So I think Asodimazze is beginning to figure this out as we get through. The question is, will VideoGames be able to make the adjustment? And we do. We get the stagger game coming through. And one combo and corner pressure instantly, just like that. Madness.
We're seeing a lot more pokes coming out of VideoGamezYo in this game as well. Nice reflect on the boulder.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Going back to the flawless block game.
In a certain range, he will flawless block, or he'll just choose to block the same reflect as well.
Well, he hasn't really been doing the flawless blocks because he's been looking for the reflects instead. But I think he'd rather just now go back to the flawless blocking, work his way in, take the reduced pushback. Oh, the overhead. No breakaway either. This is going to hurt and end in the corner. Oh, both bars.
Second launch.
Ouch.
And into the fourth row gets teched. Teleport out.
Oh, counter hit.
Counter.
I thought that was a punish, but no, it was counter.
Is avoided.
Yeah, that's the matter. He must have expected that way out, but VideoGamezYo was ready. Oh, wow, just raw shoulder into the overhead again. That's the matter. Getting caught, he's not reacting to it. It is reactable, but it's kind of tough. Second, you're looking to react to forward two is when Nightwolf starts dashing in with those down threes, harassing. What a pickup!
Confirm off the down three, catching Asodimazze jumping.
Oh, I like that choice. Oh, and again!
That was such a
VideoGamezYo.
VideoGamezYo. He's gonna end it in the fatality, taking it 3-1 over Asodimazze. And he's gonna beat DizzyTT in Winners Finals.
Now that is a match I am excited to see, because I genuinely have no idea what character VideoGamezYo is going to pick in it either. But you know that's going to be a win that VideoGamezYo is happy with. You know, 4 into forward 2-1 is so tight, but it does a lot more damage, right? You look like a clean like
doing online though, is it?
added on. Yeah, exactly. But the question is, will ProStunner go for it? As it's going to be Reborn Scorpion from StuntmanMike. Oh, okay. Now we're seeing already ProStunner really trying to harass with that 1-1 game.
Okay, tucking the spear.
Ooh.
And that 1-1 from Baraka, so good. Both players have been really patient, but StuntmanMike finding an opening with the back 4, confirming into a full combo, 293 damage.
Oh, wow. But no crushing blow. That would have been, I bet maybe he just didn't want to go for the crushing blow because there was a breakaway ready for StuntmanMike. Oh, okay. Let's go a block. Oh. Oh, no punish. He went for optimal though as well.
Now, did ProStunner duck that? I wonder if that was an intentional duck or if he, it just went straight over him, so I wasn't sure if it was because he was crouched.
I think he was just looking for any poke into chop chop for the chip, because from that health it would have worked on hit or block. Ooh, what a whiff punish. Straight into the guide on the forward 4. Decent damage for what that was. And the throw 2. DatProStunner is all over StuntmanMike.
He really is. This Baraka just shutting down StuntmanMike's entire game plan. The down 1 poked out of the teleport, but a nice throw take again from StuntmanMike.
Ooh, nice pick up on the jump kick. Another throw coming through. ProStunner, he has a massive life lead. He doesn't
really
have
does.
to make. He doesn't have to do anything here. He can afford to sit and wait. I mean, it's Reborn Scorpion. What's he going to do from full screen? He goes for the teleport. You can down 1 him out of it. Oh, okay. We're going to see the teleport cancel into throw anyway. But if you're going to try and throw him to death, you're going to have to get. You have to get a lot of these if he's going to even it out.
You really are, but time is also in your favor. And you do have, StuntmanMike does have access to the Fatal Blow as well. He's low health, but the whiffed interactable.
Oh, and another attempt.
Oh, there's the
There's another attempt to punish the chop chop. I mean, going for that standing. I mean, standing 3, right? Was it standing 3 or standing 4 he's going for? I believe it's standing. Unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be. But that's only 1 game down, of course, and it's 3 out of 5.
It's flawless block hit on the first the string, 4-3-4, but doesn't get it on the second. ProStunner forcing the breakaway from StuntmanMike, but the down 2 crushing blow.
That wasn't a reaction. That was just a straight up
Another
get off the
blow.
ground with an uppercut. This is just aggressive mode coming out from StuntmanMike. Big damage now.
Right there, but he has no bars whatsoever, no defensive, no offensive. Nice throw tech.
Ooh, he committed. Uh-oh. This is actually really bad. ProStunner has that fatal blow, and there's no defensive bar there. StuntmanMike, oh, the neutral jump, but he gets opened up anyway. Tries that, and yeah, the neutral jump, but those extended buttons of Baraka coming raining down and put a complete stop to the lead he had. Youch. That's unfortunate.
Now, it was really smart of him to have calculated as well just how much damage he needed, so he could end it in the chop chop and not spend his fatal blow, because now he has that for this round should he need it.
Oh, now he's going to cash out on the fatal blow. Haven't seen him use that yet. I like saving that for
It's
the...
taking hard.
Oh my goodness. That's like 10% unscaled.
Oh, the teleport cancelled from the jump in.
My personal opportunity to try and anti-air was standing one as well, so he is safe to the fake out teleport. Oh, and that's going to be another game. StuntmanMike getting caught out. Baraka 1-1 is not committing to anything. We're seeing very few advancing, forward fours from a distance. That one doesn't count because that was at the start. We're seeing very few forward 4-4s that don't need to. He's not extending with like big anti-airs. He's just playing it very patient.
Good block on the forward. It's back thrown right there towards the corner. And, StuntmanMike picking up an escape failed for himself as well. Scorpion only gets the crushing blow in the forward throw, and we're going to see it cashed out right here.
I agree with using that straight away. StuntmanMike has a 3-game comeback to make here. Wow!
Another crushing blow. Back-to-back crushing blows again in this game.
StuntmanMike is playing with no fear right now. DatProStunner, one hit will take this. Uh-oh.
And I think that one is it. StuntmanMike not even going to get the chance to break away.
That might not do enough because he didn't do the standing forward. This is going to be close or just enough.
I think it will.
I think it will do it. I think it will do it. Yeah, there you go. It was just enough by about 2%-ish, but yeah, DatProStunner.
He did that on a read of the breakaway though, so fortunately for StuntmanMike, he does have those 2 defensive bars to actually use the breakaway in this round as well.
Yeah, he definitely conceded that. I think it was best to not waste the breakaway, be match point down, and then have to wait for that defensive bar to come back. Ooh.
Throw counter. That looked like it went on for a long time. That was a far-reaching throw. Tries to catch the crushing blow, I assume, on the 4-3-4.
No, StuntmanMike, he's trying to find a big hit here, but it's not being easy for him. Uh-oh, speaking of big hits, this is a Baraka corner combo. He's going to cash it. Oh, no, he didn't. Did not go for the crushing blow ender. He wanted to go for the chop chop. Oh, that's why!
Bro, he had that loaded up from earlier on in the round.
No, that was really smart. He actually...
Definitely agree there. Now I haven't seen Op actually play Sonya before. I've only just heard since yesterday he mentioned that he played Sonya as well, and looking at the profile as well and realized that he did in order to make it into this top 8. But perhaps he just plays the kind of game that he wanted to play with Cassie, because I'm aware that he was very comfortable with just playing the lame game essentially with Cassie. He was happy to just sit there and then just keep throwing projectiles. But oh, that was a really clean punish, a duck into the I think standing 2 with Jacqui into the freeze kick and getting the corner repositioning for Juicyjoe.
That was really really good decision from Juicyjoe there, but a whiff punish going to come through once more. We're going to see more damage coming through, and he was down on life a second ago, but oh, okay.
Oh, catching the poke.
That was literally like the longest range I think I've ever seen Sonya's fatal blow connect. That's not going to kill though, unfortunately. So Orp still has his workout, but he's only 1 hit away. Oh, Juicyjoe. I respect the dash punch attempt. From that range, it would have been the crushing blow, so it would have killed. But a big thing about this matchup, it's 2 characters that now have 950 health, so you're going to see life bars just disintegrate. You don't normally see, because it's 2 characters with heavy damage too, right? 2 950 health, but 2 characters that do a lot of damage if they get the right hit. And as I can say, that Juicyjoe with a full corner combo, yeah.
Oh, he doesn't go for the crushing blow over there. I think he had that loaded up.
I don't think he's done the back-to-back the back suplex yet. Don't think he's done that one yet.
I think he got the corner repositioning in the first opener that he thought. But
well, regardless, if he has it ready to go, we'll probably not see it for the next round now with the health. But it's, even if he gets the chance, but
oh, trying to get the punish, doesn't work out unfortunately.
Oh, that could have been punished from Warp. Big jump over. Oh,
getting the knockdown, then no longer launches. Oh, and gets caught with the 4-3.
Orp, he was trying to fight back. He was trying to bring it, but couldn't quite have the damage as before. Got a good knockdown off it though, and the big thing for Orp is he's out of the corner. Oh, I guess he was out of the corner, but it's not quite there yet. Oh, perfect.
Up 2 into the 3-3 crushing blow.
Oh, that was gorgeous.
He's gonna spend it here. He's gonna spend
it.
There
my god!
Oh my god!
Juicyjoe with a juicy 630 damage, triple crushing blow. Orp though, hang on a minute. This is Sonya. She has him in the corner. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Great confirm from Op right there.
No way. No way.
Oh my god.
What was that like? Okay, so you know what I said, like breakaway. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Mwah. Beautiful. Beautiful. And he still lost though. Oh.
Yeah,
Just make the
honestly,
composure from Orp, man.
That was the
For
sickest Jacqui
Orp to
combo
get
I've
up and then just lay on the pressure instantly, like that takes some guts, man.
Applying a lot of pressure right now. Op Sonya's looking pretty good as well.
Oh, for sure.
He's really comfortable playing this character. I'm not sure how long he's actually been playing her for.
I think he's always had her in the pocket. You have to remember, Orb had a huge character crisis in this game for the first month or two. He really did not know who to play, so I think he definitely kind of played a bit of everyone. But this round is looking all Orb. Juicyjoe, no defensive bar right here, and isn't even going to matter. Tries to get away, but the ring blast going to take that little bit of life down. Another life bar for Orb.
There's definitely a rough situation for Juicyjoe right there as well, because having to work your way in against the Sonya who's just going to keep throwing energy rings at you with that much health, it's probably best to just close out the round and then move into the next one. But Juicyjoe finding his back in the corner right now. The escape failed on the forward throw.
Ooh, instant jump in anti-air. Juicyjoe with the injustice tech. Oh, I wonder if that was a wake-up up to attempt. Got to wake up standing too. I can't imagine he would have wanted that. Oh, that is not good for Juicyjoe. Yeah, he tried to dash punch and just...
Oh, gets one of his own right back. Perfect spacing.
We're seeing some bones breaking. But with fatal blows though, Orp gets any hit here, it's over. Oh, the whiff!
He tried to make the as well.
Wait, he put the drone on himself, but like it was so close, it was like almost behind Sonya. I've never seen it go that close before. What was that? It must have been because Juicyjoe went for the dash punch at the same time.
I'm not sure, but either way the rounds are tied up. One very clean trip guard with 4-3-1 from Juicyjoe. Big
Complete corner combo. Yeah, I like how he took the moment to decide which ender to go for there. So he could build towards the crushing blow, or he can keep the corner position. Juicyjoe is getting opened up by just the standing 1 through 4 a lot by itself. Okay, another hit here though.
Didn't have the crushing blow loaded.
No, I think in that situation, even if you don't have the crushing blow, and that's going to be it, more than enough damage. Even if you don't have the crushing
really, like, snowball very hard in games. And but the thing about that was a beautiful down one as well to catch the dash punch start. That was a call out.
Yeah, he was ready to pick it up as well. That was definite knowledge. As I said before, I definitely expect Orp to have a lot of matchup knowledge here, given the fact he obviously plays against other Scottish Jacqui players. Ooh.
Okay, the escape failed as well. Forward throw to keep Juicyjoe towards the corner. Clean anti-air, but unfortunately drops the conversion.
Oh, that micro duck. Oh, empty jump. Empty jump into a full whiff punish. Oh.
Tries to down 2 because he knew the breakaway was going to come, but unfortunately doesn't catch it, but still manages to get the round.
Juicyjoe just going for chip at that point. Didn't need anything else. Orb left himself without bar. Orb opting to go for that last minute breakaway was quite the risk now, as he's find himself in the corner with no defensive bar yet.
It's a dangerous place to be.
Oh, big whip into a full jump in. Ouch. No breakaway here either, thanks to what happened before.
It's a lot of damage. Triple knees as well, but
the trade combos. Oh, the low again. Oh, he ends it early. What's the mix up here? Juicyjoe doesn't have any defensive bar for the breakaway, but isn't going to matter now. He's in the driver's seat again. That back throw giving her a lot of advantage. Oh.
Now, I don't think Op wants to spend Fatal Blow to take this round, but he might. It's a very dangerous situation to be in when Jacqui has hers.
No, that's going to do it. That's enough damage. God, this is an absolute slobber knocker. We are just trading round for round. Orp didn't have to come off that fatal blow, so he's going to be happy with that. Oh, good anti-air. Clean rings.
Just going for the zone again to keep Juicyjoe out of there. Doesn't want to deal with any of Jacqui.
Oh, that was such a good read of that drop.
Gets caught by the glorious hitboxes of back 2-2. Oh, challenging the dash punch again. No fear.
They're dangerous ranges too, like the ranges that Juicyjoe is throwing out the dash punch. I mean, again, he's looking for the crushing blow. He wants the big damage to start the comeback, but Orp is just not letting it happen, and that's going to kill. Yeah.
He dominated that entire round by trying to just make Juicyjoe want to come in, and those few times that he did hit the amplified energy rings, the few times that he did catch the dash punch, really just...
Well, time to get there, but if you do get in, boy oh boy.
Then she can usually just stay there. I mean, you know, we usually see, we also see Juicyjoe going for the back throws with Jacqui, which keep them closer as well because the forward throw actually knocks them like 3/4 of the screen.
She's another one of those rushdown characters that has a better throw for a rushdown, right? So it makes her throw game scary.
Yeah, for sure. 1-1's coming out. Juicyjoe just trying to keep the corner pressure. The micro duck punish.
Oh, that's so scary. When a Jacqui player is doing the micro crouch like that, that is terrifying. That is so scary. Uh-oh. Now in the corner. Even the front throw is good. Oh, that was a bit of a Hail Mary. That's going to be it.
That was a really clean round from Juicyjoe, just controlling Op, keeping him in the corner, and just making him hold all of the pressure that he's throwing out.
I definitely
pressing buttons against Jacqui is tough as well.
I feel like that just seems to be the kind of player that Juicyjoe is, you know? Like, he does not like being from far away. He does not like being at a distance. If he can corner you, though, my god, does he just explode. Oh, the hold. Oh, he tried to punish it to roll. Kept it safe. Another micro duck. We're going to have to see Orp start going for some mids or pokes there instead. He's trying to take the frame advantage he has to go for highs, but Juicyjoe, he's reading them. He's crouching just the active frames of Orp's high and just completely punishing him for them. It's very dangerous. Now here we go. This is playtime for Orp. Oh, he tried to anti-air, but a clean jump in. Fatal blow? No, he saves it.
Oh, fatal blow.
Oh, you absolute madman. I love it. He fatal blow to take away like 2% of life because it was armor, right? It's not about using the fatal blow. It's about using the armored properties to just get that hit.
Because he knew that if he took a hit in that situation, the Juicyjoe could just confirm it to fatal blow in his own.
Oh, for sure.
Guaranteed.
That was definitely potentially waste a fatal blow to stay in the game, then die with it, you know. Oh, the low. Ooh, not bad damage.
Oh,
okay, this is huge.
That is a big health lead already.
Yeah, and from out of nowhere, right? Couple of bars, couple of confirms. Oh,
there's a
hang on a minute.
Joe.
Let's not say it's too soon. Oh, but he jump kick. Wow, Juicyjoe. Yeah, that is unfortunate. He was trying. I think we're seeing a lot of like attempted anti-airs, attempted kind of like little movements in, but he just kept getting tagged.
Yeah, that's true. It was really unfortunate because every time he gets tagged as well, it just sets him further back, and it's just even more of a mission to just start working your way in. But you know, it's.
We're seeing, like, I imagine he's gone seeing double. I know this was real bad for Dark Sabbath before, and what made the matchup so bad for Dark Sabbath was the fact that his mid was just a non-thing. The mid was easily punished. The keep way didn't really work as much, and obviously the big thing is the mid, right? Like, you would go for buttons and Cassie would get guaranteed checks on everything or just straight up punishes, whereas seeing double having the option to go for the low slide just makes every button safe to a point that she doesn't get guaranteed. Oh, and there it is. Big teleport. Maybe a reaction to the glow kick there.
Oh, gets blow last hit of the string. But the back two working out really well for Op right now. I'm not sure the air guns are the right play as well. Enacian just playing this real slow, finding little moments, and then he's just chipping the bits of damage that he can. Really nice teleport on reaction to the gunshot. Oh, ducks the unblockable. That was close. And then Op manages to break away before the second hit of the Shadow Slide as well, and then catches Enacian, I'm guessing, trying to anti-air the jump kick as well.
That was a really well-timed jump from Op as well, though, right? Because that, if he decided to sit there and stay, he would have been chipped out by the low clone. Oh, there it is.
Right there with the forward 4. And I really like the side switch combos coming out from Op as well, just doing the dash under into the standing 1.
Unfortunately, though, he committed too much and ended up cornering himself anyway. Tries to go for it again, drops it this time, unfortunately, but still gets the positioning. That's the big thing there. There's the restand. There's the mix. Oh, big read on the neutral jump.
279 damage, just like that. Getting caught by the overhead into the amplified glow kick. Enacian not out of this. Both players have just run similar health, real close. Nice
there's the anti-cross up again.
That is going to close out the round for Enacian, tying things up 1-1.
Well played overall, though. Again, going for those last-minute anti-cross-ups. I was a bit worried when we saw that Fatal Blow whiff, because it's almost like when a Noob Saibot doesn't have the Fatal Blow, it's a lot easier to advance on him.
Do you think he has the 10 shadows by now? He anti-aired with the down back before the up shadow.
I don't think he's quite hit enough. But it is round 3. Normally by round 3, if they were close rounds, it's a fair assumption that it's there. But oh, that was a counter hit. That could have been the crushing blow, yeah. Maybe he wants to build, but maybe he's actually keeping counter clones and he's not quite there, and that would have been enough. I imagine trying to build up the clone crushing blow will take priority over the pack 1.
I think he must have it by now. He's hit like 4 in the past few seconds, but right there, we're just seeing him react to the gunshot as well.
Oh!
I'm actually finding a use for Cassie Cage's Fatal Blow. Right there on Wake Up. Not dead, but real close to it.
Oh, instant! That was such a good read.
It is best of 5. We are going to see first to 3s over here. Again, just using the back 2s early on, and just a lot of forward and backward movement from Op. Really just trying to get Enacian to press out, to press a button, commit to a back 1, commit to a down 3 or something like that, so we can look for the whiff punish as well. But a nice hit confirmed. We're going to see big damage coming out from Enacian right here.
Ooh!
Doesn't duck it that time. That is going to hurt a lot.
I feel like every time we see someone get hit by the Ghost Ball, they get hit straight after. Like it's like Trilogy all over again, and getting hit by the Ghost Ball means you can't block. But you can block. All it does is take away your bar. Heads up.
Yeah, it's not like how it used to be, where it used to be that you couldn't block. Okay, up with a bit of a life deficit, but not much. Oh, gets caught with the 1-3, the last 2 hits of that string. He does have Fatal Blow, but right now this is all Enacian's game.
Yeah, this is going really well for him so far. Oh, his force makes that work. Oh, hang on. Went for something big there. Just a straight up jump into launching string. You don't really see that work too often. Oh, what? That was super Matrix.
Oh, okay.
That was like the most anime flashiest exchange.
It was definitely.
Oh my! And it worked. Oh my god!
Oh my god! He didn't punish the glow kick. Last hit. Oh, the amplified slide. There's unfortunately no character you might be, not entirely comfortable with. You get more of a chance to just kind of download them as your current character. Really
that was really clean, yeah, very tidy anti-air combo.
That was a down 4 into the kneecap in, amplifying it as well for the extension. Oh, gets the pickup. Really nice stuff.
Not enough.
Back 2-4 in the air.
Now that was huge actually. Enacian, he went for the wake up roll, but then opted to whiff punish with a down 3, not a button. I think he's not playing quite as confident, but there it is, big whiff punish.
That was a bait into that down 2.
Oh, keep this safe.
I like Op's decision to continue the 1-1-1 string over there as well for the meaty that was guaranteed as soon as he landed next to him.
Oh, and Enacian, he let go of block 2 early and gets shot in the face by the amplified kneecap, and Op finds himself on match point. Super close to eliminating Enacian right here and now. Oh, big hit. Confirm. Breakaway. No, it's not to.
No
Ooh,
breakaway.
wonder if Orp, yeah, I wonder if Orp was trying to bait, to bait it out there.
A teleport to catch the throw. The down 2 whiffing, but doesn't get a good enough punish. Gets the down 3. Gets the forward throw to throw off towards the corner. Enacian keeping things safe with that amplified slide. But a big air to where this is going to turn into a lot of damage and forces the breakaway from Op.
Oh, big jump kick. Oh no, he didn't get the optimal.
Oh, he ducked the interactable and went for the forward 4-2 punish.
No,
That's another big duck
think,
from Enacian as well.
I think Enacian dialed into the that as an ender to end with the grab. Does loads of damage, but just didn't get the combo. Unfortunately, he just dropped. Oh,
right.
That was like the longest range I've ever seen that normal connect.
Final round.
We're seeing a lot of that, aren't we?
Oh, for
A lot of
sure.
the
I think it's the nature of the matchup. Yeah, like Orp is gonna want to keep Enacian as far away as possible, right? Like that's what makes Cassie do so well against Noob. Is just it is literally just kneecapping. It's kneecapping in the mid. Those two things make the matchup kind of rough. Big reactionary whiff punish for that teleport though.
It keeps himself safe. The back 3 into the low slide. Forcing the breakaway as well. Oh, he's clipped by the low. No breakaway.
Oh, good trade for Orp.
Now this is any confirm into a combo is going to hurt for both players. They don't have any defensive bars. That means no breakaway, and right now Enacian is in kill territory.
That might be something he's going to regret. Throwing that fatal blow away like that means he's now lost the ability to confirm into it.
Oh, there's the duck and the
got a
ghost
little
ball.
bit yeah, got a little bit too cute. So it's 2-1 now. It's 2-1 now. Okay, so yeah, I think that maybe have just been... Alright, it happens. Let's just move on. No worries. 2-1 now to Orp. Well, in that case, then, it's almost just like the same kind of thing, but a little bit more concentrated in the sense that we know that, you know, Orp played that first game really well, Enacian, but I feel like the big change last game was just how slow Orp took it. You know, that really is how Cassie plays the matchup, I think, more effectively, is just the ability to keep him as far away as possible, frustrating him. Range just where he wants to forward to, but it's a little bit too far too. Big crouch on the uppercut, though.
He's going to
That's
get
probably
the
enough.
That is the round over. And to get the round. But throws him out of the corner. I think if he ended it with the slide, it would have killed either way.
Round 2. Fight.
I think he was just making sure. It's a shame to lose the corner positioning, though, but it did take the round. I'd say it's still worth it.
Yeah, just close out the round.
Ooh.
Looking at it, that string.
Oh, there we go. Is he close enough to the corner to get? No, not quite enough. Oh, whiffs the clone. You can see again, like, oh, reactionary whip punish again.
Oh, and a clean jump kick, nice confirm with the forward 2 into glow kick from Op. Both players with only a little bit of difference in their health. And that was the big whiff on the fatal blow right there. I think Op tried to do it with snare guns, but messed up the input.
He does have his own fatal blow now, though. One hit!
Oh,
there it is! No! Wrong button.
I don't think he could confirm that string into the fatal blow, but it's a fatal blow from Enacian.
So the back 2 doesn't confirm into fatal blow, but the forward 4 does. I imagine he still could have walked up and forward instead, but I think he may have just kind of like muscle memoried into the back 2 whiff punish, which unfortunately did give Enacian getting top. I mean, top 4 is impressive in an event like this, but still, I mean, with these intercontinental events, especially the online ones, there's no prize money or anything. There's no second place prize. It's first or nothing really. So you need to make sure you just get as far as physically possible. Big wake up.
Yep.
Only a throw punish.
Forward 2 string confirmed into the slide, but gets caught with the second hit of the energy ring on the way down from the jump. He cannot block in the air.
I don't think I've ever seen so many Noob Saibot teleports like raw land in a match as I am seeing like from
He must really believe in himself.
Yeah, for sure.
Believe in his read. Really commits to them. Oh, and a big
speaking of
jump
committing to a read, that's going to do with the uppercut.
Where's the breakaway?
No punish!
No punish indeed. Now this is, I was going to say dangerous because the next opener could have been bad for Enacian, but no need to worry. He is on match point now.
Yeah, there's a clutch block on that overhead as well. Had he got tagged by that, it would have been dangerous.
Oh, and that was a really nice confirm from the jump kick from Ob.
Oh, clean anti-air. Okay, this is bad for Enacian. Getting cornered against Sonya Blade. Do not want this.
The momentum is building, and Enacian doesn't have breakaway as well, so one opener in the corner confirmed will be dangerous, but catching the counter hit off the crushing blow.
Oh, he tried to Anya, but too late. Oh, gets caught. This is really bad for Orb, but there it is again. The fatal blow just done it. How many times Enacian has done this today? Yeah, like, how many times have we seen Enacian just do a fatal blow in the neutral? But for the first time, we're going to see it work.
Oh, the slide!
The raw slide. Enacian stealing the life bar away one massive chunk at a time, and he's going to take it over Orb and move on to top 4. Wow.
Oh man. You know, really well played to Ob. I think that he was definitely playing as well as he could have. It's just that he let that.
You have to remember, you know, Asodimazze is no slouch. He got top 8 at Vianality with Cetrion. He won last week's Pro Competition Online Cup, so he's definitely no stranger to top European competition. How will this style? Because you have to remember, he is probably the driest Cetrion out there. You know, like Cetrion has a reputation for being a hardcore keep away character.
DatProStunner looks really comfortable right now, though.
Oh, definitely.
We're seeing Aso just throw the boulders, but the way that DatProStunner is approaching and the options that he's choosing to take, he seems like he has a lot of experience against this character, or he's labbed extensively against Cetrion, because he's aware of how Baraka moves and Baraka's options, so he's just figured out the best possible thing he can for this. Because the way he's moving in is honestly, it's very good. It looks like Asodimazze is just really struggling to zone him out, because even though DatProStunner is missing so much of his health bar, he's actually at the health deficit right now, and everything's working out with Stunner.
Again, it's a mixture of safety, right? Like the blade spark by itself is not a bad projectile. He has good movement on the way in. DatProStunner clearly has those flawless blocks ready.
I think it's a very important thing when you're playing the Cetrion matchup to be able to follow the spawn and boulder to prevent that pushback on block.
It's kind of rough because it is so essential. Like you need to flawless block the boulders, otherwise you're gonna really suffer on the way in. But if you go for the flawless block, oh wow, that was a really nice pickup. Caught her on the buttocks on the way down.
Round 2, fight.
But obviously, if you're gonna go with flawless block the boulders and you miss up the flawless block, you get that happens, right? Full screen, chunk of damage.
And if you block it,
how much is the boulders? They're like what, 7-8% by themselves?
Yeah, quite a bit. And you definitely don't want to be like, you know, jumping haphazardly against them either, because in the occasion that you get straight bouldered, that's about, you know, the equivalent to a crushing blow without any damage addition. Just by itself on that crushing blow. Equivalent to a fatal blow, sorry.
You can see DatProStunner again does not want to extend too much. He's pressing very little buttons from a distance. If he's pressing anything, it's just going to be projectile. It's projectile or block. That's what he's doing from a distance right now. But it's working out. You're seeing as he lands these wayward blade sparks. Oh no, guys, it's going to work. It's going to be a full combo. Oh, huge fatal blow. Is that enough damage? That probably is, right?
I think it will kill. I think down 2 fatal blow does about almost 500 damage. He's dead. He's dead.
God, that hurts so much for that.
Yeah,
450.
45%.
That is wild. And a good first game for DatProStunner. A fatal blow that you can't avoid, you know, because his fatal blow is so good, it has such a good hitbox to it, it's fast. And that's what we saw it boil down to, fundamentally. But going to be going into this next game, Asodimazze taking a small life lead to start with, but a small life lead in the matchup that's being played in this style definitely means a lot more than you might think.
For sure. Jumping over the mine grab.
Actually, looks like DatProStunner is happy to play it from a distance. Almost like, again, when he has that corner behind him, it does shut down the teleport option from Asodimazze.
Oh! The air square right there is big for Baraka. He gets out the he gets out the breakaway, but this is a big opener. Oh no, this is going to hurt a lot. Is he going to end in a crushing blow? He will not. Taking the chop for the Oki and 455 damage. And
oh
my god! That was sick.
That was a gorgeous flawless block.
Round 2.
Opting to go for the anti-cross-up flawless block just to make sure. Asodimazze did get out of the corner. Doesn't like ProStunner's really that afraid. Ooh, counter poke chop chop. I actually really like this style from ProStunner. He actually wants to walk himself to the corner so Aso can't teleport towards it. That means if he can win this full screen game and shut down that teleport option, he can just continue to just keep doing what's working. Okay.
Now, I'm quite sure that Cetrion's her vine grab was a crushing blow and counter or punish.
No, it's she has to. Oh, wait, I'm thinking of the geyser. It does have a crushing blow. I can't remember off the top of my head. I know the geyser has one. If you whiff 3 geysers and hit one, I believe it crushing blows. But you very rarely see that.
We just saw a counter on the vine grab, so I wasn't sure if he was actually able to get a crushing blow from that or not.
I think it has to be. I think it has to be a punish from. No, oh no. I think it's if you. Is it if you stand block it?
Yeah, actually, I think you're right. I think it is a stand block. No, it's a mid. Oh wait, no, it's not. Oh, I'm confused now. Either way, we'll note that Aso didn't spend that crushing blow. Yeah, exactly that. And it is 1 round apiece right now. ProStunner not focus blocking any of these boulders.
But you can see what happens when you don't though, right? Like if you don't force block the boulders, it pushes you back non-stop. If you mess up the force block, you'll get hit. It is difficult to do. Oh, absolutely. That's what I mean.
Geyser, the jumping as well.
It's what I've been saying, man. Like Asodimazze is definitely the driest kind of Cetrion player out there, but that means he's also really good with the projectiles. If he does catch them, he's going to be able to pick up. He's going to be able to capitalize on every projectile that he throws.
That's true, and I think ProStunner is looking for the 1-2-2 crushing blow. He's looking for any opener he can get to get that.
Anything into fatal blow is death here. Anything. Oh, but the boulder punishes the full screen roll. Yeah, ProStunner's level 74 and hasn't changed his player card. Come on, dude. Oh, that's not a terrible way of starting things off.
Really good use of the wall right there. Now, the crushing blow does trigger when the wall actually eats a projectile or if it's done at max range when it's amplified. For anyone that doesn't know, so Asodimazze space control when he uses the wall and he gets the crushing blow, as we were seeing him use on his previous opponent as well. That he just understands the range to use them very well. He's able to maximize the efficiency on that crushing blow. You see it used from other Cetrions.
Asodimazze with just a raw wake-up uppercut though. Dangerous to do that against the character with so many counter hits, but I think he was reading the throw because we just saw ProStunner get the escape failed, so obviously a throw is quite a common follow-up.
And ProStunner without any offensive meter over here, but gets caught jumping by the boulder.
Round 2, fight.
Now you're seeing ProStunner. I feel like early on in this set he was content kind of trading from full screen and playing it very slow, but I feel like the more this goes on, the more impatient he will become. There's a force block and a teleport. You see him just really struggling to gain any kind of ground against, because the second you do get close or near the corner, the teleport isn't ever present threat.
That's true. Nice counter poke from Asodimazze. But it does look like ProStunner is getting a tad bit more impatient right now. He's struggling to find his range.
Especially as he doesn't have the life lead too. Like Asodimazze is perfectly fine playing it as slow as possible, especially when he's winning.
And there's the teleport again, just creating more space. Asodimazze on the other side of the screen.
And each one of these beams that connects is going to be adding up, especially at this health.
But the thing is, ProStunner has Fatal Blow. This is, it's a perfectly doable comeback. It's just going to require a big opener and some, a big read as well.
But at this point, it's the time, it's the chip damage, it's the time, it's the spacing, the teleport. Yeah, there it is. Another game on the board for Asodimazze. Respect to Cetrion. Scorpion can work. Because Scorpion beats her keep away, but then it forces the Cetrion to play much more of like a mid-screen kind of like hybrid footsie game, which obviously is not what we really ever see Aso doing because he never has to, right? Like the games are almost like exclusively full screen if he is in control. Question is, well, you're already seeing him just being against Scorpion is mean he's throwing less because he doesn't want to get reactionary teleports.
And when he is choosing the throw, he's just throwing out the fastest one he can with
exactly.
recovery.
But you can see the change, right? Like, you know, Asodimazze, he's definitely fought against Scorpion before. He's immediately changed up the style. We are seeing him go in now. We are seeing him press more buttons in the mid-screen.
Now, I'm not actually sure how much experience Asodimazze has playing against Mirko. You know, maybe they play against each other quite a lot. You know, 2 Italian players as well. Mirko has been playing Scorpion for a long time. Crushing blow with a 2-1-3. Gonna close out the round for Asodimazze. Really clean combo.
Yeah, Asodimazze is just completely running away with this one. ProStunner, this character pick has not worked out yet. That puts us on match point now.
Alright, both players just being real patient.
Oh, there's the hit.
Oh, there's the punish.
Yeah, that is why Scorpion can work in this matchup, right? It's just near enough every special she does can be reacted to with the teleport. There's a nice damage. Cash out. Oh, dash up throw. That was bold. With a good tech. Oh, back-to-back walls.
Oh, no punish on the whiffed geyser.
You can see ProStunner moving around. He's looking to keep himself as safe as possible, but he wants the reactions. He wants to get these teleport. Ooh, what was that? That was a high anti-air. I hit the toes. Okay, this has been a much better round for ProStunner.
Oh, the teleport and reaction to the teleport? He cancelled that. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it was pretty good. I think Asodimazze was pretty confused when he saw that as well, just like I was. And, you know, ProStunner closing out the round for himself as well. If he does win this, though, he is going to be locked into Scorpion. I think, which he's totally fine with.
I don't think it's a huge problem, as we know that Aso is going to be Cetrion, right? Oh, but it all came down to that. The first time we've seen Aso get that in this set, and look at the reward. For Cetrion, that is big damage.
Yeah, no point using the breakaway that late into the combo as well. Good flawless block on the second hit with the wall, getting the punish as well, but the throw was teched. I think that may have been a back throw to get him into the corner.
Oh, big jump kick. He didn't get anything too big from it, unfortunately. Oh, full screen punish with the geyser. Doesn't look like a lot of damage, but this health definitely is. But that fatal blow is there.
Back throw. Gonna throw Asodimazze towards the corner. And there's the teleport cancel. Nice block on the overhead.
Wonder if that was a flawless block attempt on the wall. He could have punished for that.
Potentially. Oh, really nice punish. Didn't go into the fatal blow straight away. Oh, and there it is. The counter poke. That was
fatal blow, man. It's dangerous at that health. No, for sure. I like the choice to counter poke right there too, because like the amount of health that ProStunner had, it was very, you know, it could be a defensive fatal blow to get the armor. It worked out.
ProStunner never seems to be the first one to press a button as well. He's always just waiting to see what Asodimazze does.
It's just not what Scorpion does this matchup, I think, right? You almost don't want to be up close immediately. You wanna be able to establish the fact that you are not going to let Cetrion throw stuff at you, so you don't have to worry about it, right? But are we going to see that yet? Asodimazze, he does have a lead. He doesn't need to throw anything. Keeping it safe with the barrier.
Exactly it. He's just forcing ProStunner to need to come into him.
Oh,
that was really nice trip guard and that jump kick.
Disgraceful.
But right now, yeah, Asodimazze does have the health lead, and you know it's ProStunner is gonna have to really just assert himself and then take that lead if he wants to actually, you know, have a chance to winning this kind of game plan, really, this kind of neutral, because Asodimazze is just not going to press anything. You know, you can't get punished if you don't press anything.
Now we are seeing this clean rushdown game they're coming through. All the cancel teleport.
It's working out more right now, but the fatal blow is also something to consider.
And the time is running low. Will that be a factor? The walk up
blocks the fatal blow, but doesn't get the punish. 8 seconds.
Asodimazze. He can afford to just sit and defend at this point. I don't think there's enough time.
I think the throw is actually bad for him because of how long it took.
I think maybe if he got another throw immediately, it would have been enough, but that was a big what if, as that's going to give a match point
throw
for
into fatal
ProStunner.
blow. Nice throw attack.
Oh, reversal spear. Didn't get the corner, or the side switch at least. Not quite the corner yet, but that space going down. Crucial throw tech.
Again.
Ooh.
Really nice movement from ProStunner. And now Asodimazze is going to have to play his game.
Oh, escape failed. That is not good for Asodimazze. We get closer and closer to the end of this.
Oh,
Commitment, the breakaway. Aso's running out of resources here. The crushing blow is ready to. There we go. Defensive throw. Gonna get the screen space. Not that it really matters too much. You see him going in, right? Normally Aso, he gets a knockdown, he just backs up, but can't do that at the moment. Not against Scorpion.
Definitely can't risk it. Oh, he tried to get the crushing blow over there, but the throw tech from ProStunner. That's 3 for 3 right now. Oh, no, well, no, it isn't. He got thrown before. But ProStunner is not in the best situation right now. He still has the fatal blow.
Oh, that was so dangerous. Finishing that string was a big risk, but Asodimazze, he knew it would work. He called it out, and that's going to be again another return match point. This is it, the last round. ProStunner still has that crushing blow throw.
The loser of this is not going to be in the tournament any longer. The winner is going to advance through, and ProStunner is going to hit the crushing blow on this forward throw as well.
A throw
Damage
punish
over time.
well, so that's guaranteed.
Oh,
that is not what Asodimazze wants. Is he even standing? No. Oh, spinning both into another crushing blow catch out.
This is the final round. This is the time to use your crushing blows. ProStunner knowing exactly what he has to do. Oh no! Oh, he did get the punish.
Oh, that was super weird.
Still got it. Now this is looking bad for Asodimazze. What a throw.
See the light.
Oh, Cetrion, not really known for comebacks as a character, but I don't want to say it's impossible.
Double teleport, no defensive bars.
Oh, no, that's not going to kill. But with no defensive bar, this is going to be chip territory. One piece at a time. Oh, another reversal throw.
Push yourself.
Oh!
No flawless block. Oh,
And there it is.
Guaranteed.
Jump kick. Yep. Jump kick into the plus frames into the
itself, because I don't play either of these characters that much.
I know this is definitely would have been a matchup that Dizzy has played considerably. Foxy Grandpa, of course, is, you know, one of the other players really known for, you know, looking forward to seeing Nightwolf playable. And I know that Dizzy and Foxy have been running the matchup a lot. So I imagine Dizzy has a lot of knowledge here. Video games gonna get tagged by the energy rings.
But it's better that crushing blow gets out early in the first round as well, when your health is still that high. You don't have to worry about that crushing blow for the remainder of the game.
Low-key kind of takes a lot of pressure off knowing that something, even though obviously getting hit by it is never great. Getting hit by it straight away, so you never have to worry about it, like, it really does make a difference.
Yeah.
Not that ab rings are bad without it, but still, you know, it's not quite as scary. Now, VideoGamezYo going for almost exclusively back throws all day. I think he really is playing on the... Ooh. Did he just try and interrupt the energy ring with the reflect? Does that work?
I think so.
I can't remember. I don't know the startup of the reflect. I'm
not sure either.
And there it is, the fermented fatal blow. Honestly, that's a big round for Dizzy to lose, because not only is VideoGamezYo going to obviously snatch it away with the fatal blow, the energy ring crushing blow was used there too. So to use the crushing blow like that and then lose the round is not great.
Now VideoGamezYo just keeping the space right here. I think he wants to try and catch Dizzy on the way in. He has the forward one, he's got the dash up down 3, he's got the dash up to the jabs as well for the anti-airs. But Dizzy just very comfortable, just completely zoning VideoGamezYo.
And there's a catch, spending a bar, gets some damage, full screen. Well, maybe not quite full screen, but long range at least.
Using that standing one stagger. I like how he isn't even using the 1-1. He's just using the standing one because I'm not really sure why. I think it's just to add another layer onto the mix-up.
Well, the thing is, the 1-1 is the bit people look to react to, you know?
Yeah, so cutting it off early to a player that you know is going to react. Wait.
Oh, wow. Oh, he might be dead.
This could close it out.
Yep.
Down 2, really clean stuff from VideoGamezYo. I thought for sure that
the tournament, right? It's what got him eliminated, and it's
Yeah.
what lost him the first game here. So I do hope he's not going to fall into the same habit.
Oh,
Now,
so
there's
yeah, he did try
definitely
and
knowledge
reflect it
there.
again. He must be able to. Because as far as I know, VideoGamezYo isn't the kind of player to just try something like that out
Yeah,
in a mixed match, especially in tournament. He would have tested it beforehand and then, you know, understood that he could use it there.
I wonder if he actually reflects the drone drops.
So it just nullifies the drone.
Because he reflects some weird stuff.
Yeah, he can reflect like Cetrion's Hell's Wrath and stuff like
Jack's
that.
ground
but it just
pound.
negates them. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, not quite in range.
Yeah, not using 1-1, just using 1-1.
Oh, he was fishing for the crushing blow shoulder charge.
It really was. His chip avoided. This is very, very difficult situation for VideoGamezYo, but he does have the crushing blow on his throw loaded up now with the escape failed. Committed everything to that forward 2. Oh, doesn't get the confirm on the forward 1 though, but this is actually doable. VideoGamezYo clutching it out.
It completely snatched that away from out of nowhere. I love the play too. We've seen VideoGamezYo go for exclusively back throws because he's trying to fish for the escape failed. The second Dizzy actually teched a back throw was the one time he went in front and got the escape failed. Like, VideoGamezYo's throw mind game in this set has just been incredible.
It really is. Great jump kick. Another
crushing blow.
stagger. Oh!
Into the same advantage as before.
Nice little block on the overhead.
Oh, no punish on the shoulder charge. That's unfortunate. Oh, but that fatal blow is there. This is kill health. He has to watch it.
The level of patience that we're seeing displayed by VideoGamezYo right now is just not going to press anything. But this is still kill territory for Dizzy. VideoGamezYo with the smallest amount of health.
Oh, there it is.
Yes, jab trying to backdash.
Final round. Fight.
Now, I wonder if...
You really can see how differently VideoGamezYo plays this when they're pretty much even on life though, right? When he has so much health to work with. You can really afford to just completely slow it down and take his time. I think it's the more he just kind of loses the life deficit, the more you see him being a little bit eager. And again, that's the third time he's tried to get in between the amplified rings. And what a read on that uppercut. Breakaway is forced out.
Really clever to acknowledge that VideoGamezYo was going to hit confirm that down 3 into a throw.
There's no breakaway though. If he gets tagged here, it's gonna really suck.
Yeah, no breakaway for both players. I think if any of them get opened up right now, it is going to hurt. VideoGamezYo with his fatal blow as well. But Dizzy with the health advantage.
Oh! So good trade for him. Oh, and Dizzy actually doesn't mind shooting for behind the own rings. And there's the
using air grab.
Air control coming through. Dizzy going to take most exclusively sets.
Fight.
And I wonder if they've played each other in the past. I mean, I can't say I know if they have. But VideoGamezYo, that's one of the things that really is scary about him, is just his sound fundamentals, but then his willingness to just throw out shoulder to charge. It really is like you're playing against Ultimate MK3 Shao Kahn AI at times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just, and then out of nowhere, ugh, into point and nasty comment. Unfortunately, though, sometimes it pays off and sometimes it doesn't, as now he finds himself with a half life bar deficit almost. Hang on a minute, speak too soon.
He's starting to, you know, find his momentum. Gonna start snowballing from over here. He's started to use the 1-1 a lot more as well now this set.
Now
He's already conditioned Dizzy for the single jabs.
Dizzy went for the anti-air control again and got a counter hit for it. At this health, he has to be really careful. Oh,
wake up
buttons! Counter hit no less too. Dizzy mistiming that meaty and paying the ultimate price.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, that was bold. Wonder what that
Perhaps
was.
it was a back one from Crouch. Nice block on the overhead from Dizzy.
Yeah, Dizzy is going to have those reactions for sure. So I so rarely see Nightwolf's up 3. I forget what it looks like. It's just the boot off the ground.
Yeah, boot.
Oh!
To reflect that, but is it really worth the risk? I think it's
like it.
well, he got the crushing blow, which only kind of evened out the health bars. Dizzy's not got that much of a lead, especially not now after hitting the.
Not with the shoulder charge, like one shoulder charge into Oki, into Chip or whatever. And you can see Dizzy, he doesn't want to just fling projectiles. As soon as that shoulder charge is a threat, or advancing string into fatal blow, like when you're playing a 950 health character, it's even scarier.
That is true. You have to be extra cautious.
Oh!
Nice down 2.
Almost worried that wasn't going to work.
Final round.
With Dizzy's ratio of anti-airs being stuffed. Now, the first arrow of Nightwolf does the most damage of all 3 of the amped versions, so it's like, as long as the first one trades, that's kind of not terrible for him. Oh, good confirm.
No, I really like how he goes for the very simplistic confirm, just getting the shoulder afterwards, because
Oh,
of the Oki and the extra damage that you get just for getting the jump kick.
But he also, I love the way he gets the shoulder charge and then he walks back a little bit, because he wants to make sure he can cover the wake up forward roll too. Worst thing you can do is finally close in on someone playing in this kind of dry style and then just overcommit, they roll, and then you die for going in the one time you could go in.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Nice
the delay.
to the 1-1-1.
And there it is. There's that Nightwolf rush down. Oh,
Finish her.
and there it is, just going into the shoulder charge for the chip down.
Round
Pressure
1.
situations, you know, traveling internationally.
They both
to
have
the
some
US.
serious contenders under their belt, right? You know,
Yeah,
they've
for
got good results, they've got consistency. It's just VideoGamezYo started competing a little bit later, so we're kind of thinking of, you know, how it will match up here right now. Because fundamentally, Dizzy is in a position that he can make the pro competition finals on points. VideoGamezYo, in order for him to do it, will require, like, he has to win an American event, he has to do really, really well. So if you're talking intercontinental opportunity, VideoGamezYo kind of needs this more than Dizzy does, you know? VideoGamezYo definitely needs to win an intercontinental event, because that's probably his best shot at getting into the pro competition finals. So you know he's going to be hungrier for this.
And something that's really, like, crazy to me is that both of these players are still sponsored, aren't they?
Yeah, right now, neither of these players are sponsored. They're both free agents.
And, you know, the level of talent that they have is just, it's easily up there with the world's best players.
The UK has had players like worth sponsoring for a long time. You know, I really hope we eventually see information, but that's a discussion for another day. My bias will be elsewhere.
1-1-1 catching Dizzy right there, getting the confirm into the double bounce.
Look at that
corner carry,
dude! I know.
ridiculous.
That was like 60% of the screen. Good lord.
He's actually playing Tekken. Like, that was just straight wall carry, but
I was just thinking
choosing
like
to just
Raiden.
walk
MKX
back. Yeah,
Raiden.
yeah, that too. Nightmare fuel.
That's not a bad trade at all for video games. That arrow, I believe it does like 1% more than the ring. I could be wrong, but I believe it's a little bit more.
Tried to stop video games pressing buttons.
I swear, honestly, that low in the corner may as well be unblockable.
Oh, after the back one before.
The back one low, yeah, it's insane. Now, I like this from VideoGamezYo. He's actually pulling the match out of the corner. Even though he had corner pressure on paper, you don't want to give Sonya the chance to just reverse the fortune. He's going to play with that distance.
Kick you into dead. But hit confirm, beautiful hit confirm from Dizzy right there. Young man reactions, and either way, this set is now tied up at 2-2. We couldn't have possibly asked for more in the Winners Finals as well. Both these players are showcasing that.
Dizzy does something wacky and he's like committing to a 50-50 in a situation he kind of doesn't need to. What's his reward for that? Big combo, big damage, good knockdown. Whenever we see video games, just throw out a shoulder charge. What's the reward for that? Oki, starts his offense game, right? Get the throws on deck.
Yeah, oh, he can do it. He just did it successfully right there. So he managed to reflect in between the energy rings and got the amplified ones and straight back to Dizzy.
Oh, there's the combo. Dizzy not going to drop these links. Keeps it. Doesn't want to go for the ender, I don't think. I think he'd rather just have the knockdown. Oh, and there's another low. Keeping it simple. Yep, that's enough.
Clean round from DizzyTT.
That is a good, clean Sonya round through and through. When you've got the execution for those ring cancels, oh, this is very quickly escaping video games. Oh, no. Shoulder charge into the ring, into a throw. This is not looking good for our hero. Oh, hang on a minute.
Kick. Dizzy does not have breakaway. One open up in the corner. That is it. This is going to hurt.
Spending both of them. He's coming off the bar. That's a big damage combo for Nightwolf, and he gets opened up again. The club slamming down. He's walking back. He does not want to deal with that corner. And again, the commitment from Dizzy.
Punish.
And wow, VideoGamezYo from out of nowhere pulls back around that has completely just gone out of favor and drags it back. And we're on match point now for both players. Preemptive reflect done a little bit too early, but he keeps himself safe.
VideoGamezYo just not wanting to press anything over here. He's just going to gradually work his way in against it. Nice neutral jump kick confirmed into the shoulder.
Honestly, we haven't really seen any of those big neutral jump reads this set from VideoGames. He's been doing it so much in this top 8, but not now. But now he's pulling out in the last round. Oh!
Forcing the breakaway. He does have a crushing blow on the throw. Dizzy, smart to the neutral jump kick.
That was a crucial breakaway. You do not want to give Sonya that opportunity. Another throw.
Crushing blow.
Oh, boy.
My God. One more throw is going to do it for VideoGamezYo, but I don't think he even needs that. He's just going to sit back and throw arrows. He's gonna
he can hold these. He can hold them, get the bar back, regenerate the meter, chip out. Shoulder charge!
Oh, there it is!
From UMK3 to 2019, the Rhino charge is winning games, and VideoGamezYo is going to be moving into the grand finals of the winner's side on the back of a beautiful 5-game set.
Man, this guy is a monster. You know, back to
losers, our match for losers finals. We are losers semi right now. It's going to be DatProStunner versus Enacian.
I expect this match to be very explosive because both these players like to play very aggressively.
Oh, for sure. I feel like Enacian's a little bit more chaotic, but ProStunner just... I mean, I feel like his rush down is cleaner, but Enacian is a bit more unpredictable. But I think Baraka's good against unpredictable, you know? Baraka, he has so much good buttons, like barely any whiff recovery on a lot of his better moves. Really good range on buttons, fast buttons, like... He's very good at just not overexerting himself, right? I was going to say that. He is going to get opened up by a counter hit crushing blow.
But you know, I don't think that, you know, if Enacian starts doing like what we've seen before, if he starts doing the Hail Mary teleports, Baraka's not the character you want to do that against. Because every one of those punishes is going to hurt.
If you are a character in any way that some of their strongest suits are unsafe or run the risk of being punished, Baraka is not the opponent you want, because he is just going to delete your life bar. Like 2 hits and you die.
Okay, and there it is. Yeah.
I mean,
exactly what we were just talking about, but it was all or nothing at that point.
Yeah, but also like any character in the game would have killed him at that health.
Yeah.
But it's more that like, you know,
if he just tries to make an early read on the blade sparks, probably don't.
You don't really want to be dealing with that. Blade Spark and Low Slide isn't a bad trade for Noob, to be fair. But the big thing is this. Oh,
that was unfortunate. He may have tried to
that was a 2.
block something.
That may have been. I think that was a forced block attempt. Then any other situation, you'd see a neutral jump too, like that.
Yeah, I have no idea either. It must have
What was that from first? They just did a running, like a dash-in standing 4. What if he was trying to preemptively catch a jump?
Potentially. I also think that...
Oh, he's got a defensive bar. He's going to cash out to a crushing blow?
Yeah, that's going to hurt, and the damage over time is going to put Enacian at a very small amount of life as well. Doesn't even matter, he's going to get the empty jump throw.
The empty jump throw was such a good decision as well, because... But it's not jumping kicks. He's getting jumped in on by a lot of Baraka jumping punches, which Noob Saibot can anti-air with down 4. Obviously, anti-airing Baraka's jump kick is one of the hardest things in the game to deal with. But we're not really seeing ProStunner go to it too much. Oh.
Nice little block on the 1-1-2.
Oh, what a pickup.
What is call it that?
Wow, it's a 355 damage for that. Yeesh.
A lot.
That don't tickle. Oh, he just slapping him. Slap the twice face.
He's like, hold him.
I bet a slap from Baraka would hurt a lot when he's got those like blades in his arms. That's like some serious weight for that slap.
Oh, the jump back call out.
Ah.
Yeah, I mean, you may as well
I
throw
feel
it
like
out.
that. Yeah, actually, on the contrary, I very much disagree with how Enacian is doing it. I feel like that's happening a fair few times. Not in just this set today, but in a lot of the other previous times to the top 8, where he'll get low on health, and that is typically when you begin to see him go for those teleports. But yeah, to be fair, he is playing Dark Sabbath, so I mean, the reward has gone way up for it. In fact, if he's Dark Sabbath, this is 2 characters that very much will punish each other hard.
That's true. I wonder if he can do the optimal as well on that screen.
Oh, I've seen him do it online. Like I said, Enacian is a big advocate for just online play. I know he has those optimals down. But obviously, without the threat of low slide, it's a lot easier to kind of just block Noob Saibot and wait for his turn to be over and take your turn. Without the low slide to kind of condition you. Oh, he's gonna get opened up though.
That was Stagger City right there for DatProStunner.
Oh boy.
Got it. He is going to use this to kill the jump down towards 1 into the ender right there.
I feel like this is...
Round 1. Fight.
Now this is a bad situation for Enacian to be in though. There's a bit of a mountain to come back. DatProStunner going to be getting things off the ground early. I like it. Last game he went for 1-1-2 immediately. It was force block. This time he goes 1-1 throw, maybe expecting the force block again. Baraka, one of those characters that can really use his flawless blockable gaps to his advantage in his offense if you really think outside the box.
I had
a big throw.
DatProStunner already had the failed throw tech on that, but yeah, the back throw working out very well for Noob Saibot right there for Enacian, and he does have a crushing blow on the forward throw as well. He did rack on another escape failed.
That's the scary thing about crushing blow throw characters is losing one doesn't make you any less scary because then you just get the the ever-present threat of the other throw. But there's a crushing blow coming in from DatProStunner. Back roll to try and get through. Chip damage. Oh no, not enough. He could have. Oh, no! He pressed it again. The exact same situation. Enacian almost every time is falling for the 1-1 unblock, and DatProStunner was ready to hit confirm, and he steals the round right from under the feet of Enacian and brings himself to match point just instantly.
Round 2.
Yeah, exactly. That was Magic Pixel, no last breath. That was a tough situation, but the composure to know he would survive the chip. Look at the walk down. But again, no anti-air attempt. I think Cassie just does not want to reject. No extended here. Big hit there. Counter hit, no less. Crushing blow comes out. Break the face. 300 damage.
And falls block in the 1-2.
Ooh, okay. Now, he must have the clones by now. He must have the clone crushing blow.
Probably does. So the next hit confirm, you can just confirm that into the straight tackle and then cash out. Oh, the air
instant jump. That was beautiful, dude. That was such a Baraka thing to do. Just instant jump. Yeah. I'll anti-air you with me. Oh. He just... Again, he isn't even trying to anti-air. He just does not want to... Oh, extend too much. Oh, wait. Defensive bar's not there. Defensive bar's not there.
Might be enough to close it out. Next touch is going to take it. Oh, that's a big whiff.
No punish. And Enacian had fatal blow. He could have killed.
Oh, the throw's going to take it.
Oh, give me that arm. That's a snack, lunch, breakfast, whatever time you're having it. Baraka's going to do it, and that's going to be...
Very solid. He's deserving of his position in that top 10, or amongst the top 10 for the Mortal Kombat's pro competition points as well for the finals. but with the IKK, that was really nice block up too. But with the IKK, it really is just about qualifying for DreamHack Winter. And then
It's a first place show, man. There's no two ways about it. You know, these are two players that they're gunning for grand finals. You know, you want to win this tournament. You win this tournament, you make it to DreamHack Winter, and if you win at DreamHack Winter, you get into the pro competition as a European entrant. You know, it is so important for these players. You know, especially, for example, DatProStunner. You know, DizzyTT has a lot of points on the leaderboard. ProStunner doesn't. You know, so he's going to want to win this for sure. But Dizzy is playing, keeping him at arm's reach as expected. You know, this is the best way for Sonya to play this matchup. And we're seeing good force blocks already. Big jump in, sweep, not quite in range.
Doesn't get the combo. That was a really late breakaway. I don't know if I agree with that. He just put himself out of defensive bars for, well, as long as they take to recharge in this round now. If Dizzy gets an opener right in the beginning, then he's going to have to hold that. That was a really nice trip up. It doesn't confirm it until we got it.
No, quite surprised not to see him go for the gutter there. Big neutral jump, though. Absolutely one of the best things about Baraka is that extended, the extended range you get on neutral jump punch just gives you so much anti-throw read potential. Are we going to see the cash out? Yep, we're going for the...
combo, 400 damage and taking...
Chop. Oh, wow. Just one slap at a time. That's going to do it. Yep, that was a very strong offensive sequence from ProStunner there. All that damage just disappearing.
Fight.
Now ProStunner, with the health he has, he can definitely afford to go for some trades on the projectiles, but he has to be careful. Must not let Dizzy out of this corner if he can help it.
Oh, the neutral jump to catch Dizzy trying to cross over, jump his way out of the corner.
Yeah, see Dizzy, he does not want to move it in unless there's a good reason for it. He's perfectly fine, and that's exactly why, you know. The second he goes in with a button, we're punished by 360 damage. Austin. Ooh.
ProStunner just opting to not do anything. Just gonna wait for his moment. Putting Dizzy into fatal blow territory, though, that is dangerous. Oh, there it is, right as I say. It gets caught with a max range back one. And Dizzy confirming that into the full string, into the fatal blow. Taking the first game.
Now, that's not the first time we've seen Dizzy hit confirm that string either, right? When he's got that fatal blow loaded, he's looking to get it, you know, the advancing button.
Could have the grudge match. The grudge match over the run back.
Hey, remember me? Remember me how many rounds ago? I'm back.
The guy you see in episode 1 turning up 5 seasons later.
It's like when you beat your rival at the start of the game and you come back at the end and they're like super powered.
ProStunner just not committing to anything. He's essentially just playing the timer right now. He's comfortable to just sit there and then take the trades because he has the health advantage. That was a really
You say that, but he actually didn't. He actually wasn't winning that zoning war at all, but now he's lost the defensive bar as well. Escape failed. This is bad for Dizzy.
Ooh. Down 4. Gets caught with the 1-1 auto shimmies. They are crazy.
No, this is where it gets a little bit rough for Dizzy.
Round
He's
2.
he's creeping closer to that left wall. Oh! Are we going to see the crushing blow cash out?
If he cancels the chop early, no, he's going to go for the crushing blow on the back towards 4 and that gutted. Oh,
that could have been death.
Whiffs.
If that neutral jump connected, that would have been death almost, I think, for sure. Yeah, the ticking damage. Oh!
That was unfortunate. I think he tried to press back 1-2. Got an input error right there. But the stand 1 into chop. DatProStunner stealing that game entirely. Yeah.
Or net, or anti.
Yeah. A plethora of things to delete.
Yes. And the list goes on, as they say.
ProStunner did spin the bar in that. Blade Sparks, unfortunately, the second one didn't come out.
That's the worst kind of trade. If you are playing this projectile war and you spend bar and you get hit before it comes out, that is like worst case scenario. That would have worked again. I don't even think ProStunner was expecting that to connect.
Yeah.
Oh, that's no good. Waking up into the crushing blow ring. He's looking for something big here.
Oh,
he committed! Oh, did he not to spend it? Or did he actually have enough hits to spend it?
How many do you need? 8 or 10?
I think it's 9.
Oh. Well, he may not have had enough hits. I think he built 9 during the gutted.
Yeah, there may have been like one hit too few. Regardless, though, almost made it back, but Dizzy, you really saw ProStunner there fishing for the 1-1-2. Oh!
Slow game from both players.
Now, this is really what Dizzy wants. He needs to keep him away. We're seeing that damage, right? One big jump in, one big hit. That's why you need to do it.
Oh, the poke. Challenging the 1-1-2.
You can afford to trade. Oh, but not if he takes more of those. Oh. Uh-oh, this is quickly beginning to escape Dizzy again.
Yep, ProStunner starting to snowball. Oh, he gets hit by the fatal blow.
What? From there?
I saw that yesterday. I was surprised.
Oh wow, he finally did it. Wow, that was. I mean, actually, you know what I said before about these young players and their ability to just kind of crack into in that respect.
Yeah, I think Dizzy's also trying to play as squirmy as he can because a lot of these jump kicks that ProStunner is getting, he just can't convert them.
Yeah, it's like Dizzy. Yeah, it's like he's crouching and he's not getting knocked up high enough to get anything, or he's like just jumping at the last minute, or something that's hard to convert from.
Whereas I don't know what ProStunner's thinking about the jump and punches, because that's going to be a punish on the gutted. But the jump and punches were working out very well for him on reads of energy ring tosses.
Oh,
right there
we go.
Down one gutted.
Whoa.
Very nice damage. Okay, now this is still kill territory, but either player can just die over here from a single good opener.
And Dizzy doesn't quite have his fatal blade either. Oh, that's it! He's dead.
That is big, yep.
Yep.
Oh, he actually did break away. He was waiting for it too.
Taking the defensive things.
I think this is dead, yeah.
That's definitely dead for sure. Yeah.
And Dizzy is without defensive bars as well in this round. If ProStunner can, abuse his power early, then he could potentially do a lot of damage, if not take the game very quickly, and it will just slip right through Dizzy's fingers.
But it was still close, so I wonder if that's the idea. I wonder if the idea there was, Dizzy was almost like banking on surviving with the defensive things. He was willing to go for the breakaway and maybe get out. Oh, anti-air ring blast.
He's next to that low interactable as well.
Oh, big jump. Perfectly timed.
Down some counter.
Already, actually, I don't think he's used the crushing blow. I don't think it was a crushing blow. I think it was in the air. Oh, big jump kick. Dizzy. Okay, this is a bad situation for ProStunner to be in. Hasn't got his fatal blow. He is back to the wall and he hasn't got any defensive bar either. Oh.
Walk back down 3.
Oh, good block from the low. ProStunner calling it out. Risky business, but he makes the right decision. Oh, clean out the air.
Back with 2.
Oh, just straight up wake up jump ProStunner. Oh, I like the use of the extended button. This poke game so scary right now. Big throw. Now what's the read? So dangerous. Remember, she's a 950 health character. That life bar isn't as big as it looks.
But he's going to get thrown in towards the corner now as well.
Yeah, this is how Dizzy can play this. He hasn't got to worry about fatal blow anymore. Oh! Max range, he didn't connect. Oh, but these rings one at a time. Oh, and he gets tagged. Yep, and he's dead before he gets launched enough. 5 lost hit territory in Winners Finals, and this is going to be sick.
It was indeed. We're going to go straight into it. VideoGamezYo starting things off with the amplified bow and arrow. And just send them back to the center.
Nightwolf really has been the star of this show, man. Like, this Nightwolf has been so good all day.
Now,
he only has one more set to make it through.
what Dizzy just did over there, where he got rid of the sword and the interactable. Dizzy has a habit of using interactables at moments he finds the most opportunity to jump from them, and then to land on people with a jump kick and then convert it into the 1-3-4. So I don't know if by removing that he's just created a jump, you know, an accessible interactable to do just that. But if it does work out for later for him, then I've called it. But Dizzy doesn't like to do those things. Either way, not too relevant right now.
Even seeing his movement forward though, video games here, we haven't really talked about it much, but he still is like the best at the block dash movement. He is the best in the business at doing that. And even Nightwolf moves faster forwards by doing it. It's really scary.
Yeah, he's playing the 3 characters that just like excel so much from it. I mean, you know, bar Sub-Zero or Kotal Khan, but I do think that Jax, Nightwolf, and Shao Kahn will benefit quite a lot from that movement style, and VideoGamezYo has basically...
Especially for Nightwolf, especially in combination with what else this character can do.
Yeah, the wave dash in 1-1 is a very, very threatening tool. And it was actually right there, so Dizzy did remove the sword from the interactable so that he could use it to jump from. It just closes in a lot of space, and he doesn't have to worry about the arrows like that as well.
Oh, there it is. The pressure game coming through. Nightwolf pressure. It doesn't seem that complicated on paper, but it's very effective. Oh, on the chase down.
Spacing on that back roll as well, catching it with the forward 1-2 and then converting it. All of that corner carry. We went from the left side of the screen all the way to the right corner in a matter of seconds.
Do you think an argument could be made that Nightwolf has the best corner carry in the game?
I think it's arguable, yeah, because you'd have to be comparing it with Raiden, with Shao Kahn, but I do think it's definitely up there.
Oh, and again, Dizzy. I don't know how he does it. He's like the best in the business, I think, at using those jumping interactables, but actually getting hit from them. I've never seen anyone consistently get them as much. On Dizzy, 1 hit at a time. Oh, big whip again. He does not want to. He doesn't want to follow it up. He is content to just play this little chip style, 1 special at a time. The second that last breath is gone. Shoulder charge. Oh, he was out of range. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that
was such a fumbled situation at the end there. VideoGamezYo went.
I presume because now that he's tournament legal, across any other events.
The ban is lifted. The shackles are off.
Whoever has had that pocket Nightwolf as well, or whoever's been putting a lot of time into the character. I know that quite a few of the local players have been, but I definitely feel like this character is just, you know, he's hyped to watch as well. On top of already having a really strong like tool set, he's just got a very flashy looking kit.
Now this is one hell of a lead for Video Games to start things off with right here.
It is.
And again a clean punish.
Oh, really nice neutral jump air to wear right there with the jump one.
Oh, spending both bars. We're going for optimals here. Recognizing that VideoGamezYo has used his defensive bar. And it's like, what? He just woke up!
My man just did wake up buttons into the fatal blow. No fear.
Oh, that is so unfortunate for Dizzy.
After eating like 44.5% as well from like 2 bars spent on that combo. You just ate an MKX combo and then woke up with buttons into fatal blow.
That was MKX to MK11 right there. And again, it was a good choice. You know, VideoGamezYo, he doesn't wake up with buttons every time, but if he thinks you're gonna miss time your meaty, he will. And if it's a button like the 1-1-1, if it hits, you're dead. On block, he's gonna be safe. You know, you have to meaty it as your only option. And when he was that low on health, like that's the time to do something a bit crazy.
Alright, catches with a 1-1. That 1-1 auto combo. Not auto combo, auto shift, sorry. Very, very strong tool. And with a character like Nightwolf who gets pushing blows in both directions, it's pretty menacing.
That extra layer, right, makes it scary. You see the immediate breakaway. Dizzy being a lot more restrained in his anti-air attempts this time, but VideoGamezYo all over him. Oh, the whiff. Oh, and a big jump in, VideoGamezYo. He is on an absolute tee, and he is 1 game away from winning the tournament and qualifying himself for the Intercontinental Finals. 1 game stands in between it now. Dizzy, I mean, he's loser side. This is going to be tough. He has to win the next 3 in a row and then reset the bracket to do it again.
He'll definitely have to pull some wonders out of the bag, but Dizzy is the kind of player who can do just that. Really nice spacing over there with the 1-3-4. The absolute max range on that down 3. VideoGamezYo usually he utilizes the pokes of his characters just very, very well. Nice throw taking again.
Now this is a good situation for Dizzy. We've got a bit of a slower game here, but this in a slower match, this life lead is all the more important. Oh, again he tried to anti-air. Now this could be the downfall. To get thrown out of a roll, no less too. The second we see Dizzy try to is that death? No, not quite. 2 bars of last breath though. This won't be an easy chip out. Went for the Rhino charge, but
I respect
nothing
the attempt.
doing. Yeah, for sure. That could have been Oki that led to end of the game. It would have been fatal blow kill territory also. Would have been scary, but avoided by Dizzy as he manages to stabilize. I wonder if that's the play here.
Oh, the anti-air.
You see video games opt to go for a lot more kind of like counter projectiles, whereas traditionally he's kind of just been trying to work his way in, but oh wow, Dizzy finds the moment. Oh, the cheeky cancel.
Dizzy with all the momentum in the world right now.
Yeah, that was just a perfect textbook Dizzy game right there. You know, until the bracket is reset, gonna have that safety, that one game from winning. But you know, this is also the worst time for him to lose it, right? VideoGamezYo, he has only been entering tournaments for a couple of months. Are we going to be at a stage that he is, you know, so close to getting over the hurdle that now he's going to start? Is he going to start second guessing himself? Is he going to start not being as confident with these decisions as he was when he got to this point? Yeah, I fear that may be a situation that we're seeing here. VideoGamezYo, he's just not playing with the same level of confidence that we saw in the start of this grand final. Oh, and a counter hit no less. He's trying to stagger and Dizzy calls it out. 1 life bar away from tying it up just like that, so quick.
Dizzy with that really quick adaptation as well, but I do agree with you saying that he isn't playing with as much confidence right now as well. Definitely compared to like how he was playing earlier, it's just not looking like he's got that much. You know,
I do hope he's not. I do hope he's not run out of steam. You know, I hope he hasn't kind of reached the end of whatever he was packing in the first couple of matches, and stuff like that, just a raw down 2. Here we go, more of that.
I mean, even if he feels a bit burnt out with Nightwolf right now because of how Dizzy's playing, or has been playing for these past 2 games, because it looks like Dizzy's about to close this one out real quick. This is a really rough situation for VideoGamezYo to be in. But
I mean, she is 950 health. Might be impossible.
Oh, the overhead. Dizzy doesn't have the bar to break. Oh, he does.
Oh, that could have been it! Oh, wait a minute! Wait a minute! There's no defensive bar. Oh my god! The wake up fatal blow! Dizzy! Just not a care in the world for the offense, and a raw fatal blow is gonna just absolutely snuff that comeback before it could complete. Video game. Oh yeah, it's 2-2, right?
It's 2-2? 2-1.
I'm sure it's 2-2. Make a confirmation.
It's 2-2.
Yeah,
so,
it's
either the bracket reset or it's the tournament win.
Oh, he's trying. I like him. He's really trying to go back to this kind of down 3 game, because that really is like 1 down 3 on hit is going to start Nightwolf's offense, but he is getting quite impatient here as he's lost a considerable amount of health. These projectiles, I mean, almost just projectiles, no less.
Now Sonya doesn't have the crushing blow on the energy rings anymore, but right now it's not looking too good for VideoGamezYo. He is going to have to really pull this one around.
I mean, Dizzy, he's just tidied it up, man. Like, he was 2-0 down, like convincingly 2-0 down, no less too, but now 1 life bar away. That's all it's going to take to reset things. VideoGamezYo, he needs this win so bad. He needs to make the Intercontinental Finals.
No,
okay,
really
clean
nice
out
anti-air. A dash and jab. Try to confirm the down 3.
Oh, that's gonna be hit. We confirm on the string. Good knockdown. Oh, tries to punish the roll a little bit too slow, but gonna get a full combo here. Spending both bars again. The crispy execution. Dizzy finds a full combo, drops the ender. That's a disastrous time to drop it, as now VideoGamezYo has a way back into this game that he should not have.
Oh.
And that's gonna be enough. And a fatal blow comes
big
through.
open, catching the backwards movement with the forward 1-2 and then confirming it, ending that combo into the fatal blow. Great stuff from VideoGamezYo.
An opportunity granted by Dizzy dropping the combo too. That is not a situation Dizzy wanted to happen, but VideoGamezYo, he is going to grip it with both hands, and he's on tournament point for the first time in a few games. This is reset or tournament point. We'll know soon. VideoGamezYo losing that fatal blow, of course. That is an important resource not to have here, but I mean, he has other tricks up his sleeve. Nightwolf is not shy of big damage through those crushing blows.
VideoGamezYo just needs to play as well as he's playing right now. He seems a lot more confident.
Wow,
in his
that was so
offense.
dangerous. Okay, this is more of it. Big hit since the Rhino charge, but that fatal blow, the ever-present threat from Dizzy. You see him backing up. VideoGamezYo, he does not want to extend anything.
Oh my god, you read him!
Oh, that was so beautiful. Oh, there's no defensive bar. VideoGamezYo, he can wait. There it is.
Oh,
He cannot low profile in time, and that is gonna do it. VideoGamezYo with literally an arrow to the knee. I can't believe that's what it came down to. Is gonna be winning this tournament from winner's side. So close to the reset, but he says, no, I'm gonna win this. I'm gonna qualify for the Intercontinental Finals, and we will see VideoGamezYo at DreamHack Winter